Hey everyone, this is my semi-blind clear of Hidden Star and Four Seasons Extra Stage. Uh, the reason I say semi-blind is because when this game first came out, I did give it one attempt. I remember I didn't get very far. I remembered almost nothing about the stage. And then when I played it recently, I gave it a try. I figured out how the release worked, and then I restarted. And then this was that run, and this does go on to clear. So I did not know basically anything about the structure of the stage or the boss patterns or anything like that. This was only a couple of days ago, and the only thing I know or knew was that the release auto-collected, and auto-collecting seemed to be a really good strategy to get more releases back. The thing I didn't realize this for a long time in this run, was that the full season release does not consume the entire release gauge on being used. The other thing is I know that releases give score gives lives. I kind of want points. You can see my high score is very low. Anyway, Satono and Mai, I don't like them. They're pretty scary, so I think I just elected to blow them away. Yeah, you can see 0 of 2 is the history here. The other attempt was probably, like, it was all the way back when the game came out, so it would have been some 5 years ago or something, where I just don't remember anything. Yeah, I think deciding to just blow these two away is always a fair choice. I didn't really get to properly enjoy this while I was playing, but the stage theme is actually pretty cool. So I think the fact that I bombed Satono and Mai puts this all out of sync. Yeah, obviously enemies from behind because you shoot behind, which... Yeah, I think this was about the time I realized the release, or I guess not. Yeah, drop the bomb just to be safe. The thing I've learned recently is that stage portions in extra stages, or I should say relearned, like stage portions in extra stages, if you don't know what's coming, can and will absolutely slaughter you. Just because you don't know what's coming. This stage is pretty short, so I made it to Okina. Or no, Okina doesn't show up yet. It's just a long lull. Okay, I had the presence of mind to try to flash bomb that, but still had to use a regular bomb. Is this where Okina shows up? I don't even know. Yeah. So, you can tell this is my first run because I'm actually reading the dialogue. I actually streamed this in a Discord server, which was a fun time. Got to talk with people. They hadn't really seen the stage before. I hadn't seen the stage before, so it's just a fun time experiencing it all for the first time. You can only experience something for the first time once. I was very pleased to be able to experience, for an example, all of Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom's extra stage in one attempt. Like, I cleared that blind. So it was cool. It was cool to almost get that experience again here. Effectively get that experience here. However, I had heard this theme before, or at least remixes of this theme. I listen to a lot of Demetori, so the fact that there's a Demetori album that has both Okina themes. Okay, this is how you know that I'm playing blind here. I'm trying to dodge the black bullets in the background. Man, I thought I dodged that so much longer before I realized they were safe. Oh, I guess I didn't even realize they were safe. I just thought I got hit. And then here I realize, and then I don't worry about them. But yeah, like that's the kind of thing where if you don't know, that attack is so much scarier. And it really was scary. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like this is the opening volley of this boss. This is so hard. And then I realized, like as soon as you know the black bullets aren't bullets, it becomes much less scary. Oh wait, 0 of 2? Did I get here on my earlier like first run? I don't know. Like the fact that I don't even remember making it to the boss many years ago should be pretty telling. Okina's non-spells are pretty basic, it looks like. I don't even remember much of this fight, honestly. I just remember being kind of whelmed by it. Ah, yes, this. It's like, wait, what am I supposed to do? But I see that you can just kind of stay in the middle area and dodge the few yellow bullets, and it's fine. But I elected to go for a release spamming strategy because that's what looked obvious at the time, and I knew it would work. But then I noticed my actual release gauge, and I see it starting to run out, and I realize Okina doesn't take damage while I'm releasing, so it's a bit of a race against time, and I do end up winning the race. There's a couple more moments like that where it's just I have no idea what's going on. The wave overlaps there were a bit weird, so I left it to dodge. Ah, here's an example of one where I have no idea what's going on, I think. Yeah. Like, what do you do? I wonder if there's a safe spot in the bottom corner here, or if you just get trapped there. Kind of want to try that in spell practice now. Death Bomb, alright. Good react. Almost got away with it. I kind of expected a non-spell at the bottom here, which is kind of what it was, and this is scary. Especially because Okina kept moving up. I have no idea what that transition is supposed to be. And then this one just has weird stuff curving in. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. I think it dies before I have to know what's going on again. No, I die! And then I bomb? Wait, what? Why did I bomb there? Was this the run I had where I just, like, fat-fingered X? I don't know. I'm sure that spell has some very doable method. I just don't know it, and it wasn't worth trying to chance there. This thing just feels like an easier version of the stuff Yomu throws at you in Impossible Spell Card. At this point, I'm kind of in not taking risks mode, though, so I am releasing through anything that looks remotely dangerous. Which is a lot of things. That is one thing I kind of don't love about the recent games, like 16 through 18, that a capture, like using the gimmick doesn't invalidate a capture. I feel like spell card captures should mean something. So once I have everything unlocked in spell practice in those games, I'm probably going to just go through and capture everything in spell practice. Yeah, release to pick up the piece over there. Is it worth a release immediately to pick that up after the lasers? I don't know. A lot of stars, but not really a hard pattern. It's just very straightforward dodging. It's slow, it's not very dense, it's not even got really weird trajectories. It's just a pattern. So here we are already at the last non-spell. And I remember I looked over at my resources and I saw 3 lives, 3 bombs, and it's like, yeah, that's plenty. That's gotta be plenty, right? And then Okina goes to the bottom of the screen. And Reimu comes in handy here. And I like to just drop a bomb immediately to just deal with everything. Because there's a lot of enemies. And that one bomb dealing with all the enemies kind of makes the pattern a lot more doable. And then we have the survival. And it's like, okay, this is easy, right? Like, what's hard? There's a laser. I don't hear the laser. I don't see the laser! I die to the laser! Now I only have 2 lives and 3 bombs. And now, this is where I see the laser. And I'm like, wait, what do I do? However, then Okina decides she's vulnerable. So, I see the laser. I see how far it goes. I release. I see it goes away. It's like, okay, you can go really far and you're fine, I guess. But you have to go really far. So then I hit on the idea of just using a release to block the laser. But this is again like the other card where I used a release. Like, does that even work for long enough? Do I have long enough? And this is a case where being Reimu just saves my butt so hard. I die anyway. But being Reimu saves me because I can deal damage. And then we have Anarchy Bullet Hell. Which, I'm just thinking, wait, this is like an easier version of Byakuran's 4th non-spell. I capped that in my Lunatic Clear. I can do this. Like, this is going to be so easy. I mean, I see there's 3 more phases, but bring it on. Also, I only just realized, I think this means that Okina doesn't have a proper survival card. Huh. Weird. Is that a first for extra bosses in the Windows era? Like, the penultimate is always a survival. Right? Right? Now I'm second guessing myself. I think that's true. But yeah, again, Reimu gets so much extra damage here that I feel like this stage would be so much harder with any other shot type. And especially with Marisa. Now do it with Marisa. Quite the meme. I was just going for it. Because I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Then I realized when I get hit, I have no more mistakes. I just have some bombs. If I screw up, I have to do this again. So I use a bomb there. I have no idea where in the pattern the giant rings are. I get myself caught on the wrong side. I try to release to get out of it. I death bomb in the corner. I still don't know where I am. Now I'm in the last phase, where there's a whole extra wave. I hear the little faint sound that it's dying, and then Reimu's home and finishes it off. Yeah. Okina in the extra stage is quite the fight. Even watching it back, I'm not sure how you deal with a couple of those patterns. I really am not sure. Maybe I should know, but I don't. I'm going to have to figure that out at some point. Because I very much would like to come back to the stage and all the extras at some point. Or all of the ones post DDC, because I did it for all the ones up there. And effectively just get like a clean, fair, no bomb run of them. Because I was trying to do that for everything, right? A clean no bomb run. So for 10 Desires, like no bomb, no trance, right? For UFO, no bomb, no UFO, and I did that. So for this game, it would be no bomb, no release. And I definitely want to do that at some point in the future. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I remember liking the lore of this at the end. Yeah. But that was Hidden Star and Four Seasons Extra Stage. I'm off to go record Wily Beast and Weakest Creature now. See ya!